Hi everyone, welcome back in today's video. So in this tutorial we shall be discussing most commonly used medicines for general medical practice. So in this video we shall be learning most commonly prescribed drugs. So the first drug we have is levofloxacin tablets 750 milligram. So we used to treat levofloxacin the following conditions. For example, the first one we treat is UTI, that is urinary tract infection. Second, we used to treat is pyelonephritis, that is infection of the kidney. Third, we used to treat levofloxacin and typhoid fever. We also use it to treat prostatitis, that is infection of the prostate gland. We also use to treat is and sinusitis, infection of the lungs such as bronchitis or pneumonia. So levofloxacin is antibiotics medication which is used to treat urinary tract infection, typhoid fever, pyelonephritis, infection of the kidney, prostatitis, infection of the prostate gland, typhoid fever, pneumonia, that is lung infection. The second drug we have is amoxicillin and clavulanate potassium tablets, that is 1000 milligram, which is also known as augmentin. So this is amoxicillin and clavulanate potassium, which is antibiotics beta-lactam. So we used to treat augmentin a number of infections such as severe infection or severe pneumonia, otitis media, chronic subarachnoid otitis media, chronic tonsillitis, skin infections, animal bites or upper genital tract infection, UTI infection or kidney infection, and respiratory infections. So we use it to treat a number of infections such as tonsillitis, otitis media, and upper genital tract infection, animal bites, skin infection, and severe pneumonia. So this is amoxicillin plus clavulanate potassium or augmentin. Okay. The third drug we have is levothyroxine. So this is levothyroxine 100 micrograms tablets. So we use levothyroxine to treat hypothyroidism, that is when the thyroid produces too low hormone which is not enough for the body. So we use levothyroxine to treat for hypothyroidism, that is too low hormones in the body when the thyroid does not produce enough hormone to the body. Okay, the other drug we have is atorvastatin 40 milligram. So we use atorvastatin to treat high cholesterol level, that is hyperlipidemia. So we use atorvastatin to treat high cholesterol level or hyperlipidemia. It belongs a group called statins, which reduces cholesterol level in the blood. So this is atorvastatin. We used to treat it hyperlipidemia or abnormal cholesterol level in the blood. Okay, the other drug we have is azithromycin tablet 500 milligrams. So we use azithromycin to treat a number of infections, thus otitis media, tonsillitis, pneumonia, a urinary tract infection, or typhoid fever. So we used to treat azithromycin tablets, which is antibiotics. We used to treat a number of infections such as otitis media, that is infection or inflammation of the middle ear, tonsillitis, urinary tract infection, typhoid fever, and pneumonia. So that is azithromycin. Okay, we also have cefixime. So this is cefixime. So cefixime is an antibiotic which is used to treat a number of infections such as typhoid fever, sinusitis, otitis media, a urinary tract infection, cystitis, or pyelonephritis, or infection of the kidney, so or infection of the genitals, that is gonorrhea or urethral. So we use cefixime to treat urinary tract infection, UTI in pregnancy, or typhoid fever, pneumonia, sinusitis, otitis media, infection of the middle ear, pyelonephritis, infection of the kidney, or cystitis, infection of the bladder. So this is cefixime, that is 400 milligram. The other drug we have is fluconazole tablets, that is 150 mg. We also have the 200 mg. So fluconazole is antifungal medication which we use it to treat a number of infections, that is fungal skin infection or vaginal candidiasis if there's an infection in the genitals. So we use fluconazole to treat any skin fungal infection, either skin fungal infection or vaginal candidiasis. So this is the 150 mg. We also have the 250 mg. So fluconazole is an antifungal medication which we use to treat is fungal skin infection. Okay. We also have pyridoxine. So we have pyridoxine that is 50 mg. So we have pyridoxine. So we used to treat pyridoxine peripheral neuropathic pain. So that is peripheral neuropathic pain or migraine. So we used to treat pyridoxine if there is a peripheral neuropathic pain, either joint pain or neuropathic pain. So this is pyridoxine. Okay. We also have grisevalvin. So grisevalvin is also antifungal medication which we use it to treat fungal infection like maybe eczema or fungal skin infection, scalp ringworm, all that fungal infection. So this is grisevalvin. We use to treat is fungal skin infection, that is either tinea capitis, tinea pedis, or scalp ringworm, or eczema, or contact dermatitis, skin dermatitis. So this is grisevalvin. Okay, we also have furosemide. So we use furosemide to treat, for example, if there is edema due to renal problem or edema during hypertension. So if there is a patient who is complaining and the difficulty of passing of urine, so we prescribe furosemide for edema, that is hypertension, edema during hypertension, or overload of urinary retention. If there is retention of urine, so we prescribe furosemide. We also have bisacodyl. This is bisacodyl 5 mg. So we use bisacodyl to treat as a laxative which evacuates the bowel, which empties the bowel if a patient complains constipation. So we used to treat bisacodyl. The other drug we have is levonorgestrel and enethyl estradiol with ferrous tablet, which is also known as combined oral contraceptive. So we use this one to treat or hormonal imbalances. For example, if there is hormonal imbalances in the, and especially the families, if there is irregular period or heavy period or absence of period, that is menorrhagia, there is menorrhea or amenorrhea. If there is absence of period or heavy bleeding or painful period, or if there is hormonal imbalance, we used to treat it with combined oral contraceptive, which is levonorgestrel and enethyl estradiol with ferrous tablets BB. So this is an ZNF hormonal contraceptive. Okay, the other drug we have is loratadine. Loratadine, that is 10 mg. So we use loratadine for the following conditions: if there is a period, that is skin itching, if there is itching in the body, or if there is persistent cough, if there is persistent uncontrollable cough, that is maybe due to allergic or an environmental pollution. We used to treat loratadine for skin infection, coughing, and bacterial allergy. So that is loratadine, which is 10 milligram. Okay, we also have esomeprazole. So we have esomeprazole, which is also known as Nexium. So we use esomeprazole to treat stomach ulcer or gastric ulcer or peptic ulcer disease. So that is esomeprazole. Okay, we also have meloxicam. So we have meloxicam tableted 7.5 milligram. So we used to treat it arthritis or maybe any condition relating to rheumatoid arthritis or infection of the joints, inflammation of the joints. We use for meloxicam. Okay, we also have tinidazole. We have tinidazole tablet 500 mg, which we use it to treat a number of conditions such as infection of the vaginitis, infection of the genitals, that is vaginitis, stomach ulcer related to Helicobacter pylori, Okay, we also use to treat amoebiasis, infection of the intestine, or giardiasis related due to intestinal bursitis. We use for tinidazole. So atenolol. So we have atenolol, which is antihypertensive medication. We use atenolol to treat high blood pressure or to lower high blood pressure, angina, or coronary artery disease. So we use to treat atenolol angina, that is cardiac pain or chest pain, or high blood pressure and coronary artery disease. Okay, we also have indomethacin capsules. We have indomethacin. So we use indomethacin to treat rheumatoid arthritis, that is inflammation of the joints. Okay, we also have metronidazole. So metronidazole is anti-infective drugs, which is under antiprotozoa. We use it to treat infection of the intestine, that is amoebiasis or giardiasis, or maybe stomach ulcer related to Helicobacter pylori, or an vaginal infection, maybe giardiasis. So we use metronidazole to treat a number of infections. Okay, we also have nifedipine. So this is nifedipine 20 milligram. So nifedipine is antihypertensive medication, which we use to treat it hypertension or angina, that is high blood pressure. Okay, we also have metformin. So metformin is anti-diabetic medication, which we use to treat it diabetic high blood sugar level. So we use metformin to treat diabetic, that is high blood sugar level. Okay, we also have cefadroxil. So we have cefadroxil capsules. So we use cefadroxil in edema that is due to a infection of the skin, that is edema, or maybe swelling of the body due to infection, or maybe inflammation or traumatic injury. So this is cefadroxil. We use it for edema or swelling in the body.